What's up, guys? Thanks for watching. We're going to be taking a look at our last war versus Push Cup IR. Pretty solid victory from the Fruitloop troop. 37 to 26, 93.5% destruction. Unfortunately for them, we came out swinging and they didn't really have a chance pretty early on. At one point I thought we might end up with the perfect war, but didn't quite make it. We stumbled on a couple bases, didn't get the 2 stars on a few, but pretty interesting that the top 4 or 5 bases, I think 4 out of 5 of them were pretty much the same base, and we're going to take a look at those in a separate video. But for this one, we're going to take a look at some mostly 9.5 action and Town Hall 9 action. Really nice attacks in this one. For starters, we're going to check out Bindy taking out number 8. Here we go. Bindy brings a Queen Walk, Golem Bowler Valk attack. And watching this, I think his plan was to send his Valk straight down the middle because he brings 2 jump spells. And regardless, he scores the 3-star. But we'll see how this plays out here. He drops a giant to lure the CC. Potentially unnecessary since his Queen Walk's coming in down this way anyway. He would lure the CC anyway. So maybe he could save 5 troop space there. But maybe safer to lure. Not knocking him at all, just a suggestion or another option. Anyway, here come the bowlers. I think he drops a rage here for them. He's going to funnel out this whole side. And I'm not sure if it was part of his plan to drop the Valks there right away. Because it seems like his plan is to drop, or to get his troops into the core here with the Infernos and the Expos, and I mean, pretty obvious Tesla farm here next to the Town Hall. Because he drops his next jump spell right on the Town Hall. So probably if he waited for the bowlers to clear this side out first, and then drop the Valks, they would have run right into the to the core and taken that out. But not a big deal. He's gonna crush the base regardless. Bowlers are bouncing under rage, and they're right there. Boom, takes out a Inferno Tower on the bounce. That's awesome. The Queen Walk still doing work on the opposite side. There goes the next jump spell to send these half of the kill squad through. Another rage spell. Oh, there we go. There's a couple Valks in there to take out the Teslas. Pretty common base that we see here. Maybe not as common as before the balloon update, but with this central box and the Teslas right next to the Town Hall with the Inferno, so tons of value in there. So good job approaching it the way Bindy decided to do it, with getting his troops into the core and melting it with some Valks. Good job, man. Next, let's check out Dino, tripling number 10. Dino brings an air attack, Gobo Lalo. I think I watched this one live, and just an insane amount of value from his kill squad. This is a really good example of really nice funnel work. Wizards on either side. Not really wasting wizards in the middle, because his bowlers and his heroes are going to take those troops out anyway. A couple poisons come down to meet the queen and the CC for when that's lured. Rage for the bowlers and the kill squad. And a heal. Nice, and then this jump just connects so much of this base. It's a really good example of base exploitation, because this one jump's going to open up so much. He's going to get to another air defense to this Tesla farm, and this hero golem over here is just tanking all these Teslas while a couple troops take out the Teslas. Meanwhile, his air army doesn't have much left to take care of. Not even sure if he gets his hounds to pop. Gosh, what did this attack last? Like 60 seconds or something? Nice job, Dino. Just crushing it. All our Town Hall 9 guys are just doing really well consistently, so keep it up, fellas. Definitely a super important part of each war is getting all these Town Hall 9s taken care of early and efficiently. Oh, let's just fast forward. There we go. Yep, 2 unpopped hounds. Just insane value for that kill squad. So look for that in a base, you know, when scouting and planning. See how much you can get for your kill squad. Try to exploit it. Bowlers under rage are just ridiculous. So, yeah, nice attack, man. Next, we're going to check out DP, taking out number 11. DP's bringing the HGHB attack. Healers, giants, hogs, bowlers. That's what it is. So nice entry here. He's really patient with this funnel. Really nice funnel work. No wall breakers. These giants do a considerable amount of damage on a single target, so they're just burning through that max Town Hall 9 wall there. He's going to drop the jump spell right about on this mini Tesla farm. Here comes his bowlers. Most likely rage for the bowlers, if I remember correctly. There's the jump. The rage is any moment. There it is. Poison. The typical things. Cool thing about these Town Hall 9 attacks is you can approach a base a similar way a lot of times. It's just about making it work. You know, most of the time you're going to choose an awesome entry point. You're going to use a jump spell, you're going to use a rage, and it's just about picking your point of entry. And I like how efficient DP is with his heal spells. He only has 2 heal spells, and he has actually a pretty considerable amount of base left for his hogs. I think he brought 18 hogs, if I'm not mistaken. This heal right here is pretty nice, pretty awesome. If you can see, he's basically going to get healed for 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 defenses. And this heal spell doesn't need to be directly on those defenses, because his hogs, for example, they're going to stand right here, next to the archer tower, next to this air defense, or next to this archer tower to the south. So he's just getting a ton of value from this single heal spell, and it keeps his hogs alive just long enough to get all the defenses taken care of. It's a little bit close here as far as running out of troops. Only a couple hogs left, and that 22 king is still alive. I think he picks off at least one of them. So a little close, but just being super efficient with his heal during the hog portion of the attack got him the 3-star. So nice job, DP. Keep it up, man. That stinking king's causing some issues. And he's dead. Nice attack, man. Next, let's check out BBJ taking on number 13. That's it right there. BBJ brings the 10 witches attack with some healers behind both squads of witches. I think 5 witches on each side. And just want to point out like how freaking tanky these witches are now. I think the last buff they got was a hit points buff, and the most recent buff is a skeleton spawn rate buff. So it's fun to see them in action, and you know they could be definitely a viable attack strategy at Town Hall 9. Town Hall 10 and 11, it's harder to say because of Inferno Towers and blah blah blah, so keep a lookout for it at Town Hall 9 at least. But just keep an eye on some of these witches. Once a healer gets on them, they just stay alive through a pretty considerable amount of damage. Here's one up here on the top left. I guess it's only a wizard tower shooting it, but just a nice example of these witches being pretty tanky. Meanwhile, while I'm jabbering his kill squad with double jumps, bowlers and heroes, it just hollows out the core. And he's just got a few outer ring defenses left. The queen's still super healthy with the ability, so you know she's going to be good for taking out at least a few buildings. Meanwhile, these witches still have healers on them. Here's a nice example of a tanky witch. This witch is getting shot by a mortar, a wizard tower, and an archer tower. And she's staying alive while she takes out this wizard tower, so that is sick. Very cool attack, BBJ. Nice to see some variety in there, even though I'm a sucker for loons. Same with everybody, really. I mean, we're seeing hogs and witches and valks, at least at Town Hall 9, so nice variety. Boom, 3-star. Nice work, man. Last attack we're going to check off for this war is Mike, taking out number 15. No Town Hall 8s in this war, just straight up Town Hall 9s, 10s, and 11s. And I think this was a fresh hit. Comes in with a shattered entry, 2 golems, fishes out a Tesla. So I'm pretty sure Mike at this point is adjusting based on where his golem's tracked over to, but he adjusts nicely, drops a wizard, gets his funnel going, and his bowlers have nowhere else to go except straight up the pipe here. Here comes the clan castle. Seems like most of the time it's just better to meet the clan castle with your kill squad if you plan on using a decent kill squad. Seems like more can go wrong when you're trying to lure and pull and take care of a CC the old-fashioned way. But Mike gets a ton of value for his bowlers, just like in lots of attacks we're seeing nowadays. He might even get all of the air defenses, all but one. Yep, there goes the third one. 2 hounds for 1 air defense, and lures out some scaly traps. This base is cooked. Here comes Mike with his level 1 haste spells. That's a pretty funny amount of speed they get from that haste. The max haste spell definitely has a significant, noticeable difference in the speed. But Mike's just doing it here. Still has 3 loons in the pocket, which is always a good idea to pocket at least 2 or 3 loons at the end of the raid. That way you can drop a couple of them just like that. As soon as this wizard tower was distracted, boom, he drops 2 more loons, saves himself some time, and the rest is cleanup. Really nice attacks, guys. We just performed really well in this war, so let's keep it up. Nice work, Mike. Alright, that covers it. I'm going to take a look at these top copycat bases in another video. But until then, hope you guys learned something. Hopefully the video was helpful. And thanks for watching again. See you guys on the next one. Peace.